Hey, it's Jeandra from Best Women's Boxing Show, period, and I'm here with Erickson, the Hammer Lubin. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thanks for having me.
It is great to see you back in this position, co-main event of a super-duper major card, Major Eyes. What does it mean to you to be on a card of this magnitude?
It means a lot. It means a lot. It means that, I got to go in there and do my thing and show the world why I say who I am, why I say I am who I say I am.
You've been in a lot of exciting fights. You have a terrific resume. What do you think is a fight that we've seen you in that best kind of illustrates who you are to this greater audience that's going to see you on September 30th?
Say it again?
What fight that have you competed in previously that you think best illustrates the fighter that you are, one of your best performances throughout your pro career?
It's a mixture of them. I feel like the fight with Gallimore, the fight with Goucher, the fight with Fundora, all those fights are important fights, and I feel like it shows who I am. I could either box, I could sit there and go toe to toe. It don't, I can adjust well in that ring, and I feel like there's not one specific fight that just points out who I am.
When you look at the man who's going to be across the ring from you that night, what do you think that he does best?
I feel like he's young and hungry. He's young and hungry. Nothing I haven't seen before. But he comes ready to fight. So I feel like his best attribute would just be his will to win.
On fight night, particularly, this is such an exciting fight night. As you're awaiting your fight, do you watch the rest of the card, or are you just warming up in the zone? What do you do as you await your entrance?
I just be in the back. Sometimes I might put my eyes on the fights a little bit, but I'm mainly just locked in and focused on mine.
And lastly, so we have this exciting main event. Very surprising to a lot of people that it was Jermell Charlo facing against Canelo, not Jermall Charlo. So when you saw the announcement, just as a fight fan, yourself and a fighter, what did you think of that matchup when they announced it?
I was actually surprised, and I actually thought that it's a better matchup than Jermall. I feel like Jermell has been active. He's been active. He's been fighting. He's been defending his belts. I tip my hat to him. And I feel like it's going to be an exciting night on September 30th.
That's been like the general sentiment. There's always been a lot of talk about resume, Charlo brothers and their resumes and their path to the top. Do you two have the same idea that Jermell's resume is stronger than Jermall's resume? Or how do you rate their resumes as they both could potentially fight? Jermell at the end of next month and possibly Jermall in the future.
I feel like Jermell definitely has the better resume. He's been defending his belts. He's been taking belts, defending the belts, and then he became undisputed. Jermall has been inactive for 2 years, going on even more, maybe going on 3 or something. But we'll see what happens September 30th. I'm looking forward to a fight with Jermell. So, I'm locked in on my opponent, Jesus Ramos. Got to take care of business on September 30th first.
So what is 154, the path of 154, the landscape, what does that look like to you?
Free game, honestly. Who knows if Jermell comes back down, but I'm ready to conquer. I'm ready to conquer. I feel like my time is now. I've been through the fire. I've been fighting all type of opponents. I fought the former world champions. I fought the top contenders. I fought the Olympians. I fought the top prospects. And I feel like my path's been harder than a lot of dudes in boxing. So I feel like my time is now.